Good morning, lovely ladies. So let's talk inflammation today because there was an interesting question in a group that I'm in yesterday where a woman was looking for a quick fix for inflammation. Like she asked if there was a drink or a supplement or a meal or specific vegetables or foods that would help reduce inflammation like almost overnight. So, after years of being in a body that is easily inflamed, hello Hashimoto's, there is zero quick fix for inflammation, and that's because the body is trying to facilitate healing in the face of something traumatic going on. Actually realized this as a result of my children because my children have celiac disease and their little bodies were experiencing trauma from their food trigger, which is gluten, over and over and over again. And a body that is traumatized and trying to just get back to balance is number one gonna be sore, right? And hurting somewhere. But it's also going to not absorb nutrition properly because it's using resources to facilitate that healing by taking fluid and rushing it to the area, right? You've seen Nemo. Do you have rushing fluids? That's exactly what this is, right? It's trying to facilitate its own healing. And the second part of this is that those same fluids that are trying to facilitate healing create this perfect storm that actually can cause your lymphatic system to back up. So your lymphatic system is a part of your immune system, and it's like, your blood takes the food and nutrients to everything else, and then your lymphatic system is here riding on the top, but it doesn't have a heart to pump it around your body. It pumps itself around your body through muscle and movement and light touch and massage. Okay. So, in order for lymph to go where it needs to go, your body needs to not be inflamed because it will inhibit its cycle around your body. That's why when people are inflamed, they usually have some kind of a dip in their immune system. They usually feel pretty crummy because all systems are affected. So what do we do? What do we do? Number one, we're going to really baby our body here, and we're going to eat light whole foods. We're going to take it easy on gluten. I will never tell you to take gluten out of your diet unless a medical professional has done that, or you have done that, because removing food groups is not necessarily the answer here, because that's a whole nother conversation. The other part of that is you are going to make sure that you are replenishing the fluids that your body is panic saving so that it feels free to release them, because you don't want whatever that gunk is that it is removing or trying to remove from your body to stick around. And the only way your body will release that fluid is for you to give it new fluid. Okay. And again, this can only help your lymph. And the next thing I would encourage you to do is check your environment. Our environments, especially in our home in the wintertime, are incredibly toxic, is probably the only word to describe it. We're using sprays and cleaners and candles and plugins and anything to make it smell like the great outdoors. If you are using chemical cleaners of any kind, you probably would benefit greatly from ideally removing those things from your home. When we began the process of using natural cleaners and natural freshening things in our home, it actually helped so much. We never dealt with respiratory issues, but we did deal with skin issues, and it helped a lot. And the final thing, check your stress. Because the gut and the brain are so connected by this thing called the gut brain axis, anything you are feeling or internalizing or dealing with in your mental world or your physical world, people, holidays, you probably are unknowingly receiving some kind of an inflammatory response because of your emotions. Are they wrong? I don't know. But I will tell you that there are ways to help combat those feelings of overwhelm and maybe disappointment, maybe frustration or fear, or even excitement. Isn't that funny? But all of those things can be managed somehow.